Hello everybody and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Time for a new run. Now I think we unlocked a couple more characters. Let's take a little peek. Azazel. We still got Lazarus and Eden. We got one Eden token. I think you unlock these every time you beat the game. If you try Azazel, he's next on the list. A bit of an interesting one. La da 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 da. So Azazel, as you can see, he's already flying around. And instead of shooting, got this little laser. Pretty tasty. So I think Azazel's a pretty strong starting character, but you'll note he only has the black heart, so he has no real health that we can refill easily. And that's it's a bit of a problem. But then again, we've got this really strong laser, and you can see how much damage it's doing to these early enemies. So we should be okay, kind of, to start with. And also, we can do things like this. No bombs for us. Although, there is a tinted rock here, which I kind of want to grab, but I also kind of want to come back to, although I'll almost certainly forget it. I only want to come back to it just in case we need our bomb for something else. I'll tell you what. We'll go explore the rest of the floor and we can come back and grab that tinted rock before we hop into the boss room. We've actually got 15 coins already, so we could quite easily go into the boss room. Oh, we've taken a hit. It's not good. We don't want to be doing that with Azazel. And we've taken a second one. Well, easy come, easy go, as they say. What do we get in the chest? Some coins. And a key, feeling pretty good about that. We can definitely go check out the shop. We'll pop in the item room first. We get a magnet. I'm actually not sure. Magnetic tears. I don't know how I feel about this. This kind of pulls stuff towards you with your tears, which is interesting, but potentially quite dangerous. We'll see. Ooh, this is a... Oh wait, that was a dark fire? I actually didn't register it. Okay, so we could grab this jar of hearts, and what this does is you can collect up spare hearts you find in it and then bring them out later. The problem is we don't have any heart containers anyway, so it's not especially useful to us. Maybe we'll grab this pill and see what we get. Pills, right bumper. Telepill. Oh god. Oh well, we can't get our item now, which is a shame. But the good news is we do get a goat head, which is kind of nifty. And I guess we could grab this key. We've got quite a lot of spare change. We'll grab Mr. Boom, who's a reusable bomb. And this is actually going to take us down to the next floor. And there we go. So the IML room is like extra secret, and when you find it, it basically ends the floor for you, which is a slight shame. Now you'll notice we can go into this room, which normally you need to have less than one red heart. Well, we have less than one red heart. Let's see what's in this chest. Oh, it's another smaller chest. That feels a little bit cheap to me. There you go, it does fairly solid damage. Love to be doing a bit more though. This is just kind of a bit of a thief really, because you know, we've spent our key. We deserve our item, I feel like. We're not going to get it. All we're going to get is a bit of a pounding, as it turns out, which it's not ideal, really. Urgh. Come on, Larry Jr. I'll give you a delicious taste of my red juice. Oh, we actually opened it by accident there, but there was a key in. We got a Wheel of Fortune, which is not a great item. All around, that was quite disappointing. Anything going on in here? Not really. Well, we'll leave the arcade for now. No need to worry about it yet. You'll notice also this does go over walls, so we can kind of just hide back here and lure dudes in. There we go. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Let's go down this long room. Oh, I don't like these big spider guys. I think they spawn spiders when they get off in a corner. So, I want to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, he's put down a little spider spawner. There we go. Dealt with that. Post haste. Ooh, and this is the Doctor's remote, which is an interesting item. It basically drops a missile from the ground, and it is kind of useful for us because we're very short ranged. We can use it to hit something at distance when we're feeling a bit unsafe. And deal with this fire before I run into it. In fact, you have to be careful because leapers can set themselves on fire and they become more dangerous. We definitely don't want that. Got him. Got him before they managed to teleport away. Oh, I don't like this room though. Gonna try and deal with all the bloody leapers first. But we're on half a heart, which is not a great deal of hearts really. But thankfully our damage is pretty solid. And we've done it, and we get to deal with the devil. We also get the magic scab, which gives us HP. And there you go, you see, so Azazel can actually collect HP. Unlike a character we'll encounter later who can't collect additional health containers. Let's go in here. Well, here we go, here's some health for us. Now we could trade our 1 health for the mark. That's actually a pretty good item. Like, it will give us quite a chunk of damage. We want to trade our 1 health for it. Let's go for it. Why not? You see we got half a soul heart as well. Which I wonder if we... Actually, I think maybe it just gives us a whole one. But spirit and soul hearts and sin hearts will fill each other up. Rather than before the... So if you have half a sin heart, the spirit heart will fill that up and then just give you half a spirit heart. So look, we're doing quite good damage now. This guy's going to split into chunks. Hopefully we can kill off the chunks pretty quickly when they spawn. With our beam lasts quite a while, so we can kind of get it out and just coat these guys before they get too close to us. Still taking a lot of silly damage, but we made it through. We made it through. Okay, onwards. Haven't used our Doctor's remote yet. Maybe we should make more use of that. This is guys where I don't really want to get close to them, so maybe the Doctor's remote would be a good idea. So, see, we've got this, there we go. Drops the missile in. You do have to be careful. You can drop it on your own head if you're not careful. Oh god, a load of flaming leapers coming straight at it. Well, thank goodness for that sin heart. That's going to make our life a little bit easier, but this is still terrifying. I hate burning leapers a lot. Okay, we can recharge our item with that battery if we need to, but I don't know that we super need to right now. Just been very cautious of these fires. Taken enough unnecessary damage so far. You can definitely tell this is only my 3rd run on since coming back to this game, and I've never really played it with this controller before. I'm using the Xbox 360 controller, which I use for PC games, and it's just feels a little bit weird to get used to. Got hit by that guy. Okay, but we'll get used to it. We'll get there with a little bit of practice. Practice, of course, makes perfect, as everyone knows. Right, let's use our Doctor's remote. There we go. It's a huge explosion. It is really quite potent. Okay, we got 3 keys here. We could do this for an item out of a gold chest. Should we carry on for a moment and see what else is around? Because that door should stay open. Take a pill. Health up. Great. But it doesn't actually put a heart in. We should go and grab a heart. Because I don't really fancy it being completely empty. There we go. Lovely stuff. Well, in fact, this one you have to have full health. But we've actually... I think it counts soul hearts. And you have to have... We've got 1 red heart container, so we need 1 total health, and we've got more than 1 health with all our hearts combined. With our hearts combined. Grab that bomb. Head in here. Oh no! I think this is one of the curses. That means you can't see what item is around. Is there a way to... Yeah, curse of the blind. So you see, we can't see what this item is. It's best friend, which is Also kind of a reusable bomb item. We pop it down here and show off what it does. Because I'm probably not going to keep it, but we might as well try it. So he goes down and then he blows up like that. We get our secret room, nab the bombs and get out. We could pop into the shop, we've got loads of keys. Oh, we could spend 15 cents on an item, but we won't know what the item is. It's a little bit scary. Maybe we'll come back if we end up with a big surplus of coins again. Okay, bomb flies. Got to be super careful of these guys because these guys will blow up. I'm actually going to use my doctor's remote here. There we go. To try and blow them up a bit more safely. Oh, got to get in and make advantage of our big damage here because we're very glass cannony right now. Crikey, we really don't have a lot of health, so I'm trying to think what our best option would be. It might be to go to that arena room. That seems kind of slightly counterintuitive. But maybe we'll get a sick item. Oh, we do get a sick item, but we don't know what it is. Now, there's all kinds of things it could be. Out of a chest. Usually they're pretty positive. There aren't many. And in fact, the only thing that maybe I wouldn't want would be something like 9 lives, which I think you can get in a gold chest. But the good news is, we only have 1 health anyway, which is the downside to 9 lives. So, it wouldn't actually be too much of a downside if we ended up picking that up. Cricket's head will damage up. Well, that's good. doesn't get us out of our slightly dangerous predicament here. But there we are. What I might do is I'm going to see if there's a secret room there. Nope, no joy. We've actually got 8 coins. We could try and carry on finding the secret room. We know where our boss is. Actually, what we should do really is not put a bomb down, which is not what I meant to do, but put this thing down because it can drop us some hearts, and that would be super fantastic. Excellent. Really, I should have put it close to the boss room because we're likely to want to go. Well, we are going to go back there eventually, theoretically. Oh, well, we got a dollar bill. I guess money can't buy you happiness. It can't buy you health. But we'll have to. What it can buy us is it can buy us this item, which is the Bible, which is not an entirely helpful item. Like, it is good, but we've already got flight, so this is only useful against those final bosses, and quite frankly I don't think that's a great deal of use. But what we should do here, just in case we don't make it, is dump 1 coin into the donation machine and have it break. Right, okay, well, let's go fight the boss, because Dr. Pepper, what is the worst that could happen? It's Chubb. I actually don't mind fighting Chubb. We can kind of hang around on this thing, and that might give us a bit of protection. I'm going to deal with this guy because this guy seems like a real pain. We can hang over this rock here, and we haven't actually got the speed really to get away from Chubb, so we do have to be quite careful of him. Okay. There we go. Just take it nice and slow. No messing around. We'll grab this. Speed and damage up. We'll see what's in our deal with the Devil Room. Well, it's an item that will cost us 1 heart, which will mean we'll be on no health at all. I think that's maybe slightly too risky for now. We have to take no damage, and quite frankly, I don't think I'm playing well enough so far. I'll take 1 damage. Oh no, the toilet paper's gone. It's all so sad. Right, Azazel. Man, we could get so many cool things in here. Like a troll bomb. I don't know how we flew over the top of that guy, but I think when they spawn in there is a very slight delay. Do you want to stop chasing me? No! Chubb! Chubb! Okay. It's all over. Today we died, and there's our win streak gone. But I tell you what, that was quite a short one, so We'll jump back in. We'll give Azazel another try. Let's hopefully we're a bit more used to how his power works now. And I didn't actually end up playing as Azazel too much in the core game, because the problem with him is, because he always starts with his laser, his runs often feel a little bit too similar to one another. Oh, the cricket's head, we know what that does. Boosts our damage nicely. We can't head in the shop yet because we don't have a key. We do start with this Fool card, which isn't especially useful, but it's kind of nice for Azazel because it will get us out of one of those curse rooms without touching the spikes. Okay, well, we've got the safety cap, which I think increases the number of pills we find. There's a tinted rock here, but we don't have a bomb, so it's gonna have to pass on it for now. Oh, we got a bomb. Let's go do it now before anything too bad happens. We get the golden key. Well, now we can just go to the shop anyway. Why not? There's a spirit heart in here, which I'd kind of like to grab. If we finish the floor and haven't picked up another 2 cents, I might. In fact, I was going to say I might use a bomb, but we don't have any bombs either. Bit sparse so far this run. Blow this guy up. Blow this guy up. There's a bomb, so we can always go back and grab hopefully a couple of cents out the donation machine from last time, just to give us a bit more security there. Lovely. Murdering flies all day. In here. Just got some more flies. These guys ain't so bad. The black ones are really passive, like the ones that don't flash red. I kind of feel bad for just murdering them, but it's like, hey, the doors won't open while you guys are in here. Sorry. Like, I didn't design this place. If I had, well, I would have counted you as passive enemies. There are other flies that are counted as passive, so it wouldn't have been unreasonable. Should we go grab that? We've actually got 3 cents now anyway, and it was on half price. So what we could do, there's 2 places. Our secret room could be here, or it could be off the other side of the long room, so it could be down the bottom here. Both possibilities. I find it's very often next to the shop. I don't know if the game specifically does it like that, but I feel like they like putting it by the shop because you can bomb your way into the shop. Let's test it out, why not? This actually might hit the donation machine. Nope, it didn't. But it did spawn some spiders out of the shopkeeper's body, which is slightly terrifying. Okay, well, we're in a better place now. We got less damage than last time, but we do have our health. And you know, what can you say about that? It's always, as long as you have your health and your well-being, you should be grateful. Okay, down to the basement 2. Here we go. Let's make this happen. Oh, we're taking a hit already. And another one. It's a good start. We'll get this sissy Longlegs. I guess that's like a little sister spider. Kind of cute. Just kind of wanders around. Doesn't seem to be doing too much. Oh, she's spawning out little blue spiders. That's quite useful. Well, it seems quite useful. Probably Larry Jr. here. That's usually how it goes. Just run into him. You can tell it's this. I'm just not used to playing on this stick. I spent a lot of time, well, fair chunk of time playing with the Vita thumbstick, but which is actually probably a worse thumbstick. It's just I'm just not quite used to how this one feels in the hand. But on PC, on the original game, I played with the keyboard. But as I said, I think the controller's probably better for this once you get used to it, because of the analog movement. You can move slow or fast. Okay. Well, feeling okay about ourselves. We can bomb this tinted rock if we pick one up. We'll head into the item room. Hope get ourselves something pretty tasty. Well, there's a bomb, which could have a. Oh, this is telepathy for dummies. Well, this is perhaps useful. I don't actually know if it affects the The psychic shot is kind of homing, but I don't know how much it affects Azazel's shot. There we go, another spirit heart. That's quite nice to have. Room full of flies. The spitty guys. Gotta watch out for them. Zap. 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 Okay, one of the spiders. And we get the petrified poop, which I think increases your chance of stuff coming out of poop. So we'll hang on to that for now. Although the pill, the safety cap is probably not too bad, but I don't know. I kind of like this. We've established how much I love shooting poop, and that's going to come in handy in this fight, where our goal is entirely to shoot this poop. Got to be careful, because when you're shooting him with this thing, you can't actually see what he's doing, so you can't see if he's clenching up to charge at you. We got some health, meat, damage, and health up. That's a good pickup. We can go in here, and Guppy's collar. We could trade our 1 health. You know, we kind of know how that went last time, but at the same time, we still only have 1 health. And Guppy's collar is a good item, and it will help us get towards becoming Guppy. So what this does is, I think it's when you die, you have a 50% chance to come back to life. So theoretically, you could, and it doesn't go away. You could theoretically last any number of times. So we could just live forever. Who wants to live forever? Well, Azazel wants to live forever, as it turns out. Look out for these bony guys, these bone throwers, tossing their bones around like it's nobody's business. Oh, thank Fantastic for that. I was gonna say thank fuck for that, and then I was like, no, that's maybe too drastic. But we get a health up. Nice to have. We do want to start building up some red hearts if we can, because they're a little bit more reliable than the old black and blue hearts, because they're easy to refill. We get a chunk of those. It's always going to do us well. And if nothing else, we can just trade them over to the devil, as one is often wont to do. Yeah. Put a quick fast end to those bum holes. Right, let's go for the red chests. Goat head, want it now. It's going to help us with this room. There we go. Just deal with these guys in one shot. That's pretty good. Ah. Okay, so it seems like anyone who touches the blue spider is instantly, like, irreparably injured. Take that. And take that. There we go. We should try out this telepathy for dummies, see if it actually does anything. Maybe I'll try it on this next room. It does turn our laser pink, but I don't think it actually homes. What it should do is cause our shots to home in on enemies, but I guess the laser's so short, it's like a little shotgun blast. And doesn't actually make a difference. But never mind. Good to experiment. It does make it look pretty, so maybe we'll use it anyway. If we get the opportunity. Ow. Have a pink laser. Nope. Have a pink laser. There we go. Right, so well, we found the boss room. We should probably go up top, I guess. We have 5 coins, which is possible to go to the shop, but maybe not essential. How are we doing on everything else? We've got plenty of health. We've got 4 bombs, so we could look for the secret room. I tried to sneak in the side of them, but it didn't quite pan out as we wanted. 48-hour energy. Well, that's not especially helpful, to be honest. Now, I don't know which of these is the shop. It's not going to be this one, I guess, because that's a double key room. We could see what's in the double key room, but I think quite often it ends up being like a reroll room, and we don't really need that. We're doing okay with where we're at. We'll hop into the shop. There's nothing really of use in here. Bit of a shame. We could grab the bomb, but honestly I might prefer to save up our coins for now, as we don't have too many of them. Gotta be real careful of Chubb here. We'll give him the old pink laser. I don't think it makes a damage difference, but it looks real nice, that's for sure. Looks real pretty. I can appreciate that, if nothing else. There we go, we did it. And we get this torn photo, which is tears and shot speed up. I think that might affect our charge time here, because it looks like we can charge pretty quickly. And we could get that ceremonial robes. Now that might be quite good, because again we've still only got this one heart, and it's right at the end, so it's almost going to function exactly like a spirit heart anyway. And this thing will give us 3 sin hearts, I think. Gives our sin up, increases our chance of more deals with the devil. Hey, you know, let's take this all the way to the Dark Town. Got a lovely present. It's a lovely wig. But no, that man didn't like our wig. Well, fuck him. Take that. I want no part in people who aren't down with my sweet wig. I don't care about you. I care about this sweet wig I've got. The other nice thing about the bomb trick is it stops Chubb dead, which oftentimes can be an issue. There you go. Just stops him in his tracks, which you sometimes need to do. Keep away from that bomb. Here's Peep, the boss we haven't actually directly faced yet, but I've seen him before in my previous Isaac time. He's going to drop those little eyeballs out. Oh, we bumped into the chest. Efficiency. I'm opening chests while I'm fighting bosses. That's what it's all about. We've got a couple of cards here. The Magician, which is also basically the same effect as the dummies. So it'll give us this pink thing. And the World. Well, we might as well use that now. And take a look around our floor. So we can head down to the item room. That's somewhere I like to go early on if I can. Oh goodness, I do not like this room with when we don't have... Because we've got to get in close to these guys. I think if we wait for them to fire and then before they go down, we can take them out. So where he pops up and then we go, run in. Give him the sauce. Master of lockpicking. Not a bad item to have. Maybe not the best item to have though. Kind of not useful that we keep picking up pills and stuff while we're wandering around. But let's use this pill. Actually, we can take that Eternal Heart anyway because it will go right at the bottom of our things. So, oh, paralysis. Stop us moving for a second. So we pick this up. You see, it goes right down the bottom. So because we have so many soul hearts, there's not really any problem to taking it normally. And we get a Capricorn, which is all stats up. That seems like a fantastic item. What are we using here? Master of Unlocking. That's probably quite good as we don't have the keys. We might use our full card to come out of here. Oh, Guppy's head. Well, that's not... In fact, no, that is a much better item than what we've got now. So this reusable flies. So we pop this and we get 4 flies. And we didn't use our full card. But never mind. We'll save it for another situation which might be more dangerous to us. This one we need a bomb to open. This grey chest. Look at us. Look at us weeping from that torn photo. Let's pop a bomb down and open this chest. And let's remember we need to use this every room, this Guppy's head. Spawns lots of those blue flies and they're going to be quite good because our damage is pretty decent, I think. So they should do some work, basically. As long as we remember to use that Guppy's head every time, I think we'll be in fairly good shape. So I'm feeling a bit more confident about where this run's going. We've got lots of items, lots of bits and bobs. Rah! Look at them, they're not even dying to these little dangles here. As I've decided to call them. I've probably heard that somewhere. I'm sure someone else has called them that. Just cleaning up the poop. 48-hour energy. Well, that's actually alright. We could make use of that. We could make use of that right now and just have a load of flies. We pop it and you go whoop. 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 There you go. We've got flies all day. And they'll clean some stuff up for us. We don't really need money too desperately, although might be worth, if there's an item we really want, we could always grab a... We're going to be real careful with that. We could always go back and grab a coin. For the Steam sale, is it worth it? Maybe not. What floor are we on? Caves 2. It might not be worth it. We might be far enough through. But the Steam sale is not necessarily to our benefit, really. Okay, pop up, and then we shoot him down. Right, we can go in here. We can bomb in here. Where's I'm still having to think about the items before I use them. Right, let's go in here before we use the pill, just in case it's a telepills. One of those ones that's going to shoot at us. Gotta be cautious of that. Grab a bomb. Grab another bomb. And we'll pop our pill. It's balls of steel, which gives us 2 spirit hearts. Fantastic. Now, being able to fly here makes this room a lot easier. And also having lots of flies ourselves makes the room a lot easier. We use our fly because we forgot to use it last time. Then we'll use it again here. Now we've cleared the room out. Feeling pretty happy with these blue flies. Just surrounded in them, really. Great stuff. How many guppy items do we have so far? We've got the collar and the head. So we only need 1 more. I would rather not have 9 lives, but just because, although I don't know how it affects you when you have when you only have 1 heart anyway. I'm not quite sure what was causing those to blow up, whether it was our flies that were doing it or something else. Okay, great stuff. Let's anything else to do here? No, not really. Let's head down to the boss room. Got this little room full of bonies first. Got 'em. Okay, we got spiders, flies, all kinds of little dudes following us around. Like mega fatty. Look at him, he's a big dude, isn't he? Thankfully, we're a pretty damaging dude, so we can kind of get in on him. He does hop very quickly, so you have to be careful when you stand near him. But there we go. Oh, he chubbed up, and we'll grab this blood clot for more damage and range. Does it actually increase our range? I don't think so. Let's head in here. And there's the dead cat. Well, that would let us turn into Guppy. I actually don't know how it interacts when you've got multiple hearts on your, when you're holding lots of hearts. Like we've got lots of hearts. I don't know if it gets rid of those or if it just gets rid of your red hearts. I guess now might be the time for an experiment. I'll be real sad if we lose all our spirit hearts though, but okay, we don't. And there we go, we get the Guppy items. Fantastic. And we actually didn't lose a heart because when you pick it up, it puts you on 1 heart, 1 red heart, no matter what else you had. We already had 1 red heart, so we paid our 1 red heart and then it put us on 1 red heart, so it was basically free. And we go down to this floor and we should get 2 red hearts. Okay, well I'm glad we did that then. That actually worked out to be a perfectly good trade for us. We're almost at max health. We're on the depths 1. This is great. We still need to be careful. This guy's going to suck stuff in. He's going to suck us into the middle. Got the Joker card. Oh, we can go to the Devil Room right away. Well, that might be a good idea. Let's go to the Devil Room right away. Ooh. Got the, I think the Brimstone Baby. I don't actually remember what this one is, which makes me tempted to get it, because I'm not sure what it is. Missing page 2. Evil up, your enemies will pay. Well, that'll do. I don't think we necessarily need to take the blue baby. I think it's okay. The nice thing it does is it gives us shots, but I feel like we're actually going to have enough damage that we don't necessarily need the blue baby. So it's all about risk reward in Isaac. Take out these little floating bum holes. Yeah, you like that? Ooh. Look, see now what? Because of our Guppy effect, one thing it does is make you fly. Obviously we're already flying, so that's not a big deal. The other thing it does is it spawns the same blue flies that Guppy's head spawns every time you damage something. So we're just going to be piling that on. What have we got in here in the shop? We've got some kind of crazy item. I'm actually not sure what this is. Converter. Convert your soul. I think maybe this is the item that lets you turn soul hearts into regular hearts. Well, we don't really need to do that. So let's just progress on. I don't mind buying it though, because it's good to fill out our item collection at this early stage. See, look how many flies we're making. Pop Guppy's head again. Oh, This is beautiful. Beautiful, just flies for days. Which, normally not a good thing, but in Binding of Isaac, just fantastic. Just exactly what we needed. Right, let's head upwards. Take out you. Look at this, look at the damage we're doing. This is magical. I left a key behind, I was so excited. Ooh, another key. We traded a key for a key, which is, you know, a fair trade, I suppose, but maybe not. Maybe not the most exciting one. Ooh. This is where, you know, I'm not recognising all the Rebirth items because I just didn't see them all. Punching bag. Oh, look at this guy. He's going to wander around for us. Hey there, little fella. I think maybe he'll attract enemies. But I can't be certain. Well, anyway, he's pretty adorable. See that our flies are killing stuff without us having to actually do anything. We just kind of wander around near enemies and stuff dies, which is kind of an ideal way to play, I suppose. If you're lazy. There's a bomb turret. It's kind of dangerous, but we got rid of it. Let's bop down and explore the rest of the floor. We've got good damage. Really no reason not to go check out this room. Da-da-da-dun-dun. Hope you're all doing incredibly well today. Hope you're enjoying this Isaac run. I'm really enjoying getting back into this game. I'm looking forward to the Afterbirth DLC. I haven't looked too much into the details. I've heard there's some kind of boss rush mode. I think it's called greed mode or something. Actually, I wonder if that released a load of invisible enemies, because sometimes it does. Oh, the door's open, so I guess it can't have done. There was poop in the middle. Alright, let's go for it. This is just a normal room. See, look how much like individual flies are doing enough to kill these enemies. There we go, look at this. It just face on against these zombies. Look, he's hitting the punching bag. What a mean guy. We got Justice, which I think might give us one of each item. There we go. Look out for that bomb. Sometimes bombs are live. You got to be careful. Hold on to our... We could actually keep our full card the whole way through, which would be pretty fun, if not actually particularly helpful. Actually, we might want to use it, because what you can do with it is you can get out of the mums fight after you've finished it, which normally you can't do. But if we need to go back and grab anything, then it would be a good way to do that. Look at how well this envy fight's gone compared to that last one. Just because we have more damage. Pop the flies. No shortage of flies here. Little infinite fly. We get them to make like an infinity symbol by weaving them around. I don't know if you can easily do that or not. I feel like sometimes they'll go, if you swing them around in the right way, they'll make cool shapes. Doesn't appear to be doing it right now. There we go, look at this. Whey! What a good time. Bzzzt. Right, okay, and on to the boss. Who have we got? We've got War. Huh! Good God, Joe, what is it good for? Getting taken out in one hit. Oh yeah, and we got the ball of bandages. Gotta lick them all. Still no cube of meat, which is kind of weird. Okay, well, this is the one we came in before. We don't really need the items still. I'm tempted to take Brother Bobby, because we've got lots of health. And I don't really like Brother Bobby that much. So, it means I don't need to buy him again. Now, I think you probably can find him as a regular item. But, there we go. We've added into our collection. You see, he just does some regular blue shots. Nothing actually particularly fancy. See him there just firing away. So he's got quite weak tiers. He's one of the weaker followers. And the very basic level followers. But that's fine. We've got loads and loads of guys now. We've got this ball of bandages. Oh, I'm using keys unnecessarily. We've got this ball of bandages. We've got this little spider girl. We've got... And she's making her spiders. Flies are spawning out of everywhere. Guppies spawning flies. We're spawning flies. Brother Bobby's just chilling. We've got a real posse going on. Let's use this pill. Health up. Pretty fantastic. And I think if you have 12 spirit hearts and you get a health up, it actually removes your... You lose the spirit heart that took you over the cap. Probably two guys in this room. I actually think we took a hit there, but that's fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. We can actually hang on the spikes. it doesn't matter too much because we're flying, so you can't put a stop to us. I wonder if this is the secret room entrance. Could be. Let's try it out. We got loads of bombs. It is the secret room entrance. Lovely. We got loads of coins. Zap and zap. We've actually got quite a lot more of this floor to explore, I think. This is the depths too, so again, we kind of want to explore it before we finish, just to make sure we have everything we want before we fight Mum. Anyone in here? Just some leapers. Don't want to be dealing with those. Don't really have to. This is nice. We can kind of blitz through this. How are we doing on time? 23. Not too bad. Like if we actually wanted to, we could have raced it through, and there's a special mode you can get if you beat them in 20 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes. But I'm not too fussed about that. How does Ringworm work with Azazel? Apparently it doesn't. It makes your shots go in a little ring, but apparently no actual synergy with Azazel there, so never mind. Up into the item room. The inner eye? I don't actually think that works. Oh, it does. Oh no, it does. You can see when it fades off. God, it makes our shots take way longer to charge though. But you can see when it fades off, it's kind of 3 things going on there. Well, that's okay actually. I don't really mind if it increases the damage. We're doing a lot of one-shotting anyway, so I don't mind too much if we end up using our... Oh, we can get the Nun's Habit, which is kind of nice. We'll recharge our item whenever we get hit. Look how long this takes to charge up. There we go. It is real slow. I guess that was the same with quad shot and like things like brimstone, is they got really damaging, but it takes forever to charge them up. There we go. We've got rid of this guy. Let's go in here. We've still got the keys. Ooh. Book of Revelations. Book of Revelations would be real nice actually. I think maybe we should use that. Because it's going to give us soul heart all the time, and I think consistent health. We're already making flies, so we don't really need Guppy's head anymore because we can make more than enough flies by ourselves. See, look how many we spawned there. We went from having a ton to having a fuck ton. And now we've got a metric fuck ton, which is probably actually the same. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the conversion rate on metric to regular fuck tons is. If anyone knows, just drop a comment down. Let me know. What a nice room. Okay, onwards. I love like this whispering noise that they make in this on the depths. Kind of this little background. Just kind of, hey, what's going on? Is that a nun? Why is there a nun with some spiders and flies? What's she doing? What is that nun doing? A nun's fighting her mum. Okay, that was pretty fun. Pretty fantastic. We've got to deal with the devil room. We got a heart. This is, I think this is the Whore of Babylon curse, maybe? Where you, I always get that and another item muddled up. Oh, Guppy's tail. We'll take that. Why not? It's another Guppy item. And it's free. And we'll take Brother Bobby. Oh, not Brother Bobby, but Brother Sicko. Rotten Baby. Which, I actually don't remember exactly what he does. I think he can spawn flies, which is just more fly synergy. The last time we had poop synergy, this time we got fly synergy. Synergies all around. And synergies are really what make Binding of Isaac what it is. You get the tough love, which I don't know how that functions. What it does is normally is it makes some of your shots turn into tooth shots, and tooth shots do a lot more damage. But I don't know how it operates when you're using a charge like this. Also, you should notice on that boss how much damage our flies did when they hit. Oh crikey, we're wandering into... See, it's always these guys. Always these guys. They're the worst. Right, we're on the womb now anyway, so I kind of want to just get through it, find the boss, and move on. Pop this chest though. The Mask of Infamy. Nice. Damage reduction. I think what this does is, you see we've got this little mask on our face. I think if we take damage from the front, it gets negated. It seems like a pretty good item to me. I don't necessarily remember specifics, so if I get any of these wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. I'll always learn over time. But definitely getting back into the Binding of Isaac. I watched a couple of Northern Lion videos. That guy is an absolute champion when it comes to putting out Isaac videos. And he's real good, real entertaining. If you somehow got to me and you haven't seen Northern Lion's videos, go check him out, because he's a wonderful man. Right, okay, and onwards. Found our little boss guys from the basement. Oh yeah, you're invincible. Don't know why I went for you, but it's alright. My flies sorted out my mistakes. They're carrying me through this. Boom! This is kind of just like one and done rooms. These poops come back after a few seconds if we just hang around. There we go, they're back. And they're dangerous. If you touch them, you'll die. Is this a double room? No, it's just got a big boss room. So these big boss rooms are new to Rebirth. We've got Mr. Fred. He kind of just hangs out in the middle. And he's got these charging guys. They're going to come down at us. So the problem is, like, if you have good range, you can shoot him from here and he'll never hit you, because his attacks don't come that far out. I'm kind of waiting for those guys up the top to release. They do eventually get out of their chamber, I think. Here we go, here they come. Sorry, he's gone after our dummy. Apparently our flies killed Mr. Fred while we were just browsing. We got another deal with the devil room. Fantastic. We really oh, we can take the mark. Well, we might as well. You know, we still don't need this one red health. Go on, Brother Bobby, you deal with the fire, because I'm taking forever to charge up. There, fantastic. Damage up from the mark. What's our damage actually looking at? Alright, let's look at this. Got the big numbers on the damage there. Fantastic. Let's take it home. Let's go find Mum's heart. And let's give her what for. Oh great, this is actually perfect, because we can pop this. Oops. I accidentally used my full card, which is a shame, because I was hoping to carry it through to the end. But never mind. Okay. Then we can grab this and we'll bop in here and see what we get. Pill, Guppy's Paw, which isn't actually useful, but we might as well grab it. I think we've got basically every Guppy item that we can in this run, which is kind of nice. Range up. I don't think that helps us, but never mind. And we take, you notice we take double damage in the womb, so you take a full heart each time. But that's okay, because we can use our Book of Revelations that we charged up. Gonna dodge out the way here. We'll pop into the arcade. Not too much going on in here. We spend our money if we want. I want to spend all my money at the arcade. Arcade. The flat worm. I don't think this affects our tiers either. We'll try it out. Doesn't seem to. We don't really need Master of Unlocking though, so we might as well hang on to this one. What are you going to do? Full health. Not super great. Let's just see what comes out here. Met strangers without prejudice. Trust good people. There are fortunes. The wiggle worm. You are dark inside. Kind of a weird thing to say to someone. How does this look? Oh my good lord, that one works. Oh yeah, we're going to keep that. What a ridiculous thing. Let's blow this up. Boom. I guess we might as well take this heart. No real reason not to. Onwards. Oh. Yeah. The champions, or the purple heart, which increases the difficulty a little bit. But I think it increases like the chance of finding champions and such. Oh. I don't know how none of those hit us, but none of those hit us. Flies saved us, I think. Wait, did we? Oh, we picked up the champion's heart, didn't we? Ah, that's fine. We don't necessarily need the... I don't know, the wiggle worm might be better. I think. Let's go back and grab it. I kind of preferred how it was working out for us. I think it also gives us a little bit more range. At least it looked like it did. See, look, that looks like it goes further, which is ideal, really. We've almost got ourselves another charge on the Book of Revelations. Oh, I've got to watch out. There's hands in here. Just one? No, two. Oh, we're almost out of flies. Okay, well, we'll use our Book of Revelations charge. We'll head in here. Take out this guy that's chained to the wall. These brains are leaving gunk on the floor, but that's fine, because we can fly over it. And here's our boss fight. So I guess let's just go in. Mom's heart. Kill this laser guy first. There we go. Oh, of course, we've got the Mask of Infamy as well. That will help us a little bit. Oh, that worked out okay. Oh, and we've opened... not only have we beaten the game, but we've got a devil room. Which means, I think, we can go down to Sheol. Normally you can't do this, I think, until you've beaten the game 10 times. But they... you have a chance of these rooms appearing. And that lets us go down to the next floor. And I think you still get the item for beating Mum, or Mum's heart. There we go, we got the rubber cement. That was the prize for beating Mum's heart. Or for beating Mum's heart for the second time. And now we're in Sheol, which is a little bit terrifying. But I think we can actually do it. We've got a real powerful run here. We've got Temperance, which I think spawns a blood bank, which I don't know how useful that actually is. Jeez, those flies just wrecked him before I could even get a shot in. Oh, I thought I'd charged up there and I hadn't. It's okay, because the flies are doing insane damage for us. Great, well, on we go. This is just to follow Essential, this game. Oh, thank goodness, he blew himself up on our poor little friend over there. Our poor little target dummy, or whatever he's called. Oh, this guy. He was terrifying. I'm actually not quite sure what he does, but he was terrifying. We'll bop a bomb down. No spirit hearts. No joy. Oh, let's get rid of you. Don't want anything to do with you guys. This place is full of horrible stuff. Zombie knights with Isaac's face on their head. Oh, we've got to take out the guy in the middle. Thanks, flies. I feel like I'm kind of cheating my way through this a bit. Speed down, that's fine. Because I'm not really having to do too much. My flies are doing so much for me. But I guess that's the beauty of the Binding of Isaac. We killed our mirror image there, who basically does the inverse of whatever you do. So he'll kind of copy you like an annoying mime. Oh, there's some invisible guys. Flies don't care. Flies can see invisible guys. No point using our Book of Revelations because we're full. 3 heads though. 3 of these headless horseman heads. Ugh. Well, now we can use our book. We might as well. Always use the charge while you can, so it can recharge again. Here's double greed. I think we just got protected by the Mask of Infamy there. Great stuff. Just carried through. Just absolutely carried through. No danger. Splat. We're doing some work ourselves, I feel like. Oh, here's I think he's like... I can't remember what this guy's called. He makes the room go dark. And he is a boss. I don't think he's the Fallen, because the Fallen is that other little kind of demon-like guy. Whatever, I'm sure we'll fight that guy at some point and I'll be able to remember what his name was. Yet again, I haven't played in a while. This is an adventure I'm sharing with you. Lovely people. I'd like to thank you for coming along with me. Oh, we killed it. It was, I think it was the gate, but we killed it before anything happened. Range up? Sure. Not actually very helpful, but we'll have a... Oh, of course, we've got the item martyr, which is actually pretty strong, because it will let us fill up every time we take damage, and then we can... Okay, well, here we go. Here's a Fallen. Oh, we got rid of him. And now Satan's out, but we killed him. And now, the final form of Satan. His hooves. Oh, we got him. Take that, Satan. Ah, ha 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 ha. We unlocked Judas and the Demon's Tail, which I can see because it's an achievement. And here's the, I guess, the Sheol ending. Opens up the chest. What's inside this time, Isaac? It's all his other personalities. And he shut himself in the chest. Uh-oh. Wonderful. We got the Demon Tail. We got Judas. Fantastic. And we got a piece of puzzle, which is kind of one of those weird things that happens in Rebirth where you finish things slightly out of order. But we also got the rubber cement for finishing off our second Mum's Heart kill. So that first run wasn't great, but the second one made up for it. Kind of got carried through by a bunch of familiars. Pretty fantastic, pretty wonderful. If you enjoyed this, be sure to bop that like button. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Isaac content or come back whenever. I've been Ken. I hope you have a fantastic day and I will catch you again next time. Cheers!